Worship Sabbath, Worship Saturday. Today we are on our week. I believe this is week 7, and I will be singing "Oceans Where Feet May Fail" by Hillsong United. I saw this song when I was not feeling really great because my brother and my sister and I decided to uh, rent our basement to my sister, who is a nurse, and she has her workplace has an outbreak of like COVID-19, and so because of that, we decided that she needs to kind of live somewhere else, not really inside the same place that my brother and I reside. It was painful because I've never it's just not usual for me to not spend most of my days with my sister. And so when that happened, I was not in the best place. I was crying. I and I was working that time. So it was a very challenging moment. Although I texted my boyfriend Mahal, and he always just says the right thing. He always just reminds me of the things that I know. Uh, I just need some reminder, and he told me that Mahal, this is temporary. Your sister is okay. She doesn't have any symptoms. I am not afraid of that. Because I know she is protected. So my main concern was she's not gonna be with me for the next weeks because of that. So I was not in the very good place, but Mahal reminded me that this is just a moment. It is temporary, and let it be. So um, so I was browsing through YouTube, and I know I need worship that time. I need to sing songs. I need to read stuff. I need something. So when I was browsing, I saw this song that I will be singing with you guys. It's Oceans by Hillsong United. And when I was singing it, I literally sobbed. I was crying so hard at work. I went to the washroom. And that's just, I think, a release. And I remember my teacher back in college, she told me that crying is necessary. It cleans, it cleans, it cleanses the eyes. It washes the heart. Washes not It washes the heart, the not so good emotions in there. It helps you wash it out. So it feels good, and I'm okay crying because I think I needed that. So I'll be singing Hillsong United Oceans, where feet may fail. Here we go. You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me. You've never failed, and you won't start now. So I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Where oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. I think it's saying that I need to trust Him during this challenging time. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper in my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger when in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace, and I am yours, and you are mine. So that's it. I personally think it's about trusting our Almighty Father, um, as He allow us, He helps us to go through and pass through the waves, the challenges, even if we're deep down the ocean and we only are a little like we're barely out there. We're not out of the ocean. We're in it, and we can just the water is just up here, and trusting Him that He will guide us, He will help us, He will be with us all throughout the process, uh, whatever it may be, whatever are the challenges that you're facing. Like as I said, the challenge that I was facing then was there was an outbreak in my sister's workplace. I was not in the best place. I was not thinking amazingly, although it's just for, I'd say, 10 minutes, a good 10 minutes that I was not in a very good state. But I was able to bounce back and give praise and know that He's always taking care of us. Our health, we are blessed to have our health. We are alive, and as long as we're alive, we are blessed with the gift of health that is keeping us alive. So yeah, excuse me. I will be doing the Bible verse pretty soon. See you soon.
Hi! So, I am here to tell you the the Bible verse of the day on our worship Saturday. Um, the song that we sang today is Oceans, even when my feet might fail. My feet might fail. So, by Hillsong United. I did the research, and apparently this song uh, rank as number one 2015 and 2014, late 2014 and then early 2013. Just a sec, my dearest, my beloved. So I'm gonna check that to your that photo, that data said this song is primarily based on the account of Yahshua walking on water in Matthew 14 verses 22 to 31. Peter asked Yeshua that upon command he will come out onto water. She takes this incident and apply it to her own walk with him. And then Oceans, Where Feet May Fail is a song by Hillsong United from their album Zion and released on September 10, 2013. This song spent 48 weeks on at number 1 on the Billboard Hot Christian Songs chart in the United States year 2013 and become the top song of 2014 on the chart. So this song talks about trusting our Almighty Father. As I told you before, I was singing this. I've always been hearing the song, but I never really sang it and dig deeper into the meaning that it has. And I did that when one of my sister's coworkers in her workplace tested positive of coronavirus. I freaked out. Not because she might have contact with her, or not because she might have coronavirus or stuff, but because uh, she needed to isolate herself. She needed to go down in her basement and stay there. And I'm not used to that. I always have my sister with me. I always have my family with me as much as we can. And it's just not very usual that we don't spend time together physically. Even in, like, generally she works at night, so I only see her a few hours in a day, but at least I see her. But because of this thing, she's downstairs now in our basement suite, and she is away from us. It's not usual. What is happening? Someone's flashing lights, giving me a very good lights. So, yun, that's the story why I apparently randomly saw this song, and so I sang it, and I was bursting into tears when that happened. And then I'll be reading. Ang ganda talaga ng lighting eh. May pinaglalaban yata yung ano. I am reading the Bible verse that is connected to the um song that we sang. Here we go. Sobra yung lights. Grabe yung lights nila sa harapan. Magtago tayo. Di ko alam yung trip niya sa harapan, guys. I'm inside the car, basically. So that's what's happening. Finally, it's off. Thank you, Almighty Father Yahweh, for providing that light and for turning it off, because I am gonna read the Bible verse now. So the Bible verse that is connected to that song is Matthew 14. Yeah, Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 31. Um, this is a story when Yahshua walked on top of the water. Ayan na naman yung lights. On top of the water. Ocean. That's right. It's oceans, right? And then Peter needed to trust him that it is him. And so he walked towards Yahshua, and it Peter can walk towards him on top of the water. And that was great. But Peter almost drowned, mainly because for a second there, Peter doubted that it is Yahshua and doubted that he can walk on the ocean. So he almost drowned, but of course Yahshua helped him out. Okay, here we go. Immediately, so this is Matthew 14, verses 22 to 31. Verse 22, immediately Yeshua made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was all alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Yahshua went out to them, walking on the lake. So in the Bible, it's the lake, not really the ocean. Uh, Not exactly the same as the song. But again, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. It's the meaning that counts, you know? When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. It's a ghost, they said, and cried out in fear. But Yahshua immediately said to them, take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid. Yahweh, if it's you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. Come, he said. Whoa, sorry, buffered. Then Peter go down out the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Yahshua. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and beginning to sink. Cried out, Yahweh, save me. Immediately Yahshua reached out his hand and caught him. You of little faith, he said, why did you doubt? So that's 14, chapter 14 of Matthew, verses 22 to 31. I like the last part where Yahshua said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" When Yahshua told him to cross, he crossed and on top of the lake, and he was okay until the moment that it was windy, that he was scared, he doubted and he sank. Uh, that's how life is, right? That's how our lives are. Um, we can always believe in him, and we can always literally walk on top of the, not literally like we will be really walking on top of the water, but we can walk on top of the water when we have faith in him that he is guiding us. We can, even it's in the Bible, we can move mountains with a mustard seed size of faith. How much more can you do with so much? So his faith, Peter's faith, allowed him to walk on top of the water because Yahshua was there and Yahshua told him to do so. And when he doubted, he sank. So the story here, the lesson that we could learn from our Bible verse and from the song that I really truly love because it really pulled me out of the not so good state that I was in, is we need to trust our Almighty Father Yahweh. We need to trust His Son Yahshua. We need to trust our Creator and have faith in everything that He does. Have faith in Him. What am I hearing? So, that's the takeaway. Have faith and trust in Him. You know, there's one, because we've been doing this and I've been reading more and I'm doing it every day with Mahal. Um, I realized one thing. And again, we realize things that we know. We just need something to trigger it. And that realization is I can really hear something. Is my phone on? Is something playing? I don't know. But that realization is when you have your full faith, like all in trusting and all in giving out faith and trusting your Almighty Father and trusting your Creator. Honey, every single thing that can make you anxious is nothing. If you know that whatever you're doing right now, wherever you are right now, is one is a part of the process that our Almighty Father has planned for you to have a better life ahead, for you to have the better, brighter version of your life. Today is nothing. Don't be anxious. Give thanks, praise, have faith, trust in Him. If you come to that state where you just, I know this is a good thing, this doesn't look like a great thing at the moment, but I know He's planning a great thing for me ahead. I might not understand what's happening, but I know He only plans to prosper me and plans to give me hope and a good future. And as long as you know that he's there, he got your back. You're covered. You're good. I hope you guys realize that he always Always, always gonna be. He's always gonna be there for us. And when you really, truly live that way, nothing in this world can make you anxious. Let go and let Him. Spirit, lead me where my faith is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you will call me. And I will call upon your name. I don't know if that's gonna register correctly or right. I don't know. I don't have any lyrics with me. But that's it for today. Thank you for being with us. I hope that we inspired you to spend a few minutes, an hour, or a full day with our Almighty Father today. And I'm truly happy that we're doing this because it's giving you, me, us really time to worship and really time to reflect. We might have the same reflection about the song, we might not have the same reflection about the song, but it doesn't matter. As long as we gave time to our Almighty Father and really focused on Him, for a few minutes to an hour to a full day, however you can, how much ever you can, do it. And I'm truly happy that I'm part of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. May our Almighty Father Yahweh bless you, guide you always in all ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. Bye, guys.